Okay, block and a strap. Yeah, if you don't have a strap, find something or don't use a strap. Comfortable seat. Welcome to another forward bend practice. Okay, today progressing towards hanumanasana or full splits, but always a full body practice as well. Whatever you do today, do your best. Do your best. And I used to have a teacher that would say to me, incremental improvements are unstoppable. Yeah? Meaning, every time you come to practice, no matter how sore, how tight, how sinewy, I do the best I can today. And that is enough. In yoga, we have these two terms called abhyasa and vairagya. Abhyasa is I do my devotional, consistent, dedicated practice. Every day I show up in some way, no matter how I am, no matter how sore, how tired, how busy. And I pour all of myself into every single little moment. I devote myself to each breath, each movement. And then on the other hand, vairagya, we let it go. Yeah, it's an inwardly detached attitude. So even though I'm showing up and I'm doing my best, I actually don't know if this is amounting to anything. Yeah? I can have an idea in my mind, and I can do whatever I can do in this moment right now to move towards that. But I also need to let go and just surrender into it is what it is. So today, do your best, but at the same time, it is what it is. Abhyasa, vairagya. We come together for yoga for this practice. Alrighty, so comfortable seat. Get the buttock bones elevated, whether that's on a block or a cushion. Okay, hands to the knees. Lift the lower back up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Crown of the head up to the ceiling. Take a full breath in. And let it go. Deepen the breath. And begin to make your spine incredibly aligned and strong. Find your center and breathe into that. Without a stable breath and connection to this channel, Sushumna Nadi, this central column, everything feels like chaos. Intentful center. Palms together at your heart center, chin to your chest, humble, thinking mind to feeling, intuitive body. May we practice to access and understand elements of the deeper wisdom within the body. Cleansing breath, inhale, exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing. Lie down onto your back, okay? Keep a strap handy by your side. And just arms mat width apart, legs mat width apart. Think about like a capital X. For a moment, breathe well and just feel the heaviness, the lethargy of the body. And now let's bring in some aliveness. Inhale, stretch the arms, stretch the legs like you've just woken up. And exhale, release. Good. This time, right leg, right arm, stretch, stretch, stretch. Just the right side. And relax. Stretch the left arm, stretch the left leg, and move the rib cage away from the left hip. And relax. Good. Feet together, hook your thumbs, flex the feet, and extend the arms, extend the legs, stretch. Now make the kneecaps tiny, so suck the kneecaps up the thighs. Move the front of the legs to the back of the legs, and see if you can take the middle of your back closer to the ground. Relax. Hook the other thumb, feet together, point the toes this time. Continue to squeeze the knees, suck the thighs, and then hug the elbows in towards the skull. Stretch. Release. Oh, so good. Right knee to your chest. Interlace your hands around your shin. Go for the ankle more than the knee. Yeah? Hug the knee to the outer right armpit, but keep the left leg stretching long. Breathe well. And whatever is going on in the mind, the monkey mind, the chitta vritti, come back to that abhyasa, that I will do the simple things with all of my focus, with all of my attention. I commit to being here. Inhale, breath. And exhale, twist, right knee over to the left, cactus the right arm out to the side, chin to the right shoulder, look towards your thumb. Now extend through the left heel and keep the left leg long and squeezing up towards the pelvis. Good. Right knee back to your chest and release. Left knee in. Interlace your hands around the shin bone. Squeeze the knee towards the armpit really tightly. Like a big loving squeeze. Push the back of the right thigh down. Oh, it feels so good. Inhale, breath. And exhale, left knee to the right, twist. Cactus left arm out to the left. Maybe chin to the left shoulder, look to your thumb. Okay. Now legs become an extension of the spine, so extend the right heel, tighten the right knee, and feel that length that also travels up the lower back and the spine when the legs stay strong. Left knee back to your chest and release. Good. Grab your strap. Right knee into your chest and take right foot into the middle of your strap. Extend the leg up. Now hands hold the strap on either side. Extend the heels away from the body and make the kneecaps go to work. Really squeeze all four sides of the kneecaps into the center and draw the kneecaps up towards the pelvis through the strength of the front of your legs. Okay, go through the sinew, go through the gristle. Inhale, breath. Exhale, bend the elbows, pull the leg closer any amount for 3, for 3, for 2, and 1. Release the leg. Change. Left foot into the strap, kick up. Now I know what it feels like to have these like really tight frozen knees that just they want to bend. The back of the legs is almost painful. Yeah? But do your best. Yeah? Breathe well, extend through the heels, and find any space in the back of the knees and back of the legs. Any space. Okay, roll the inner thighs towards each other, and then get your middle back down to the ground. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, pull the leg closer, closer, closer. 3, 2, your best. Squeeze the knee. 1, release. Good. First side again. Right foot into the strap. Kick up. Extend through the left heel. Push the back of the left knee down. Stretch. Bend the elbows. Pull. Okay, roll the inner left thigh down towards the ground. But keep pressing the back of the left knee also to the mat. So inner left thigh down, back of the left knee down. Good. Keep kicking through the heels, bend the elbows, pull. Release, change. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're opening the back of the legs, but at the same time maintaining structural integrity around the knees, around the thighs. So it's not so much an overstretch, but we're stimulating, circulating, igniting the potential of more space. Yeah, igniting the potential of more space. Roll the inner thighs down, suck the kneecaps up. Okay, make the legs belong to the pelvis. So extend through the legs, extend through the spine. Pull the leg closer. Release. Good. Strap to one side, bend your knees flat to the mat. Right ankle on top of your left thigh, figure 4 stretch. Right on top of left. Hug the left knee to your chest. Interlace the hands around the shin, squeeze the kneecap in. Okay. Now keep the toes alive, don't let the feet go dead. Yeah? Activate the feet, pull the knees, but press the middle back more to the ground. Release, change. Left ankle, right thigh, interlace, and squeeze. Oh, some days this just hits different. Yeah, outer shoulders down, breath. Release, both legs up to the ceiling, interlace hands behind the back of your head. Cinch the lower waist, push the outer ribs into the ground. Push the outer waist into the ground. Yeah. Flex the feet, squeeze the knees, legs straight. Lower the right heel, 1 inch off the mat, breathe in. And lift the right leg back up. Lower the left heel, inhale. Lift back up, right. Back up, left. Back up. Option 1 leg at a time, otherwise both legs lower down and back up. Now middle back down and back up. Stays in contact with the ground, yeah? Keep the squeezing of the knees and the extension through the legs. Back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, don't lose the knees. 1, good. Knees to your chest, roll to your side and sit up. Stretch the legs forward, okay? Get the hands underneath your sit bones. Ooh, ouch. And you should find these like really pointy parts, okay? Spread the pointy parts. So these are your buttock bones. Spread the buttock bones wide. Take your inner thighs down towards the ground. Suck the kneecaps up and press back of the knees into the ground. Okay, lift the lower back up, breathe in. Exhale, walk forward, catch the feet, and pull, fold, Paschimottanasana. Any amount. Abhyasa, I am here to devote myself to every single breath I take without concern of the result. Lift the chest, bend the knees, feet together to touch. Interlace your hands around your toes, Baddha Konasana, knees down. Now there's a difference between the sacrum and the lower back. So sacrum is here, lower back is above. Move the sacrum in towards the pelvis and then lift the lower back up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, pull, come forwards. Any amount, any amount. Breathe well. And release. Good. Cross your legs, downward facing dog. Step back. Hands shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart. Okay. Spread all of your fingers and toes. You want big, broad Tarzan, caveman hands and feet. Stretch the arms and legs and stick the buttock bones up. Inhale, lift your toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step, top of the mat. Feet hip width apart, parallel, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, catch the elbows, Uttanasana. Now, start with a little bend in the knees, but send your buttock bones, the pointy parts you are sitting on, up towards the ceiling, and feel this broadening in the back of the thighs. Hands down to the ground, halfway lift, inhale. Spin the toes out, bend into the knees and squat down, Malasana squat. Fingertips together to touch, knees go back, lift the lower back, and take the top of your throat back and up. Yeah? Hands down to the ground, halfway lift, inhale. Catch the ankles, exhale, pull. Chin to your chest, engage the core, slightly roll up, arms up, full stretch. Hands to your heart center, exhale. Okay, feet together at the top of your mat, Abhyasa. I do every little movement with all of my reverence, all of my attention. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling, look to your thumb. Exhale, fold forward, catch the ankles and pull. Halfway lift, look forward, inhale. Palms to the mat, downward dog, step back, exhale. Lift to your toes, high plank, roll forward, inhale. Knees, chest, chin, down to the ground, exhale. Thread forward, cobra, chest up, shoulders back, inhale. Downward facing dog, hips back, exhale. Stretch well, breathe well. Inhale, lift to your toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, top of the mat. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Catch the ankles and pull, Uttanasana, exhale. Arms to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Hands to your heart, collect the energy, yeah? Drop it back into the body, exhale. 2 more times, inhale. Arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Downward dog, step back, exhale. High plank, inhale. Option knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, bend the elbows, exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Good. Now don't let the knees be weak. Suck the kneecaps up, move the front of the thighs to the back of the thighs, and then take the buttock bones and lift them away from the heels. So we're broadening the back of the legs, but keeping the kneecaps strong. Inhale, lift to the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Arms up, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Hands to the heart center, exhale. Last one, inhale, arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, down dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Okay. Now as you suck the kneecaps up and broaden through the buttock bones, make your heels heavy, but the toes light.
heels heavy, toes light, and the inner thighs squeezing up, and the outer thighs squeezing up. Inhale, lift to your toes. Exhale, bend the knees, walk forward, step or jump, top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, catch the ankles, pull, exhale. Arms up, full stretch, inhale. Hands to your heart center. Tadasana, arms by your side. Good, step the feet hip width apart, stay as you are. Interlace the palms, and inhale, stretch the arms out. Now keep lengthening through the sideways, breathe in. And exhale, lean to your right hand side. Now knees lift up, move the back of the buttocks forward and turn the chest, right chest to your left chest. Turn. Good, come back up. Release the arms down. Opposite thumb on top. Inhale, arms crack up, or arms go up. Knuckles lift up, elbows in, breathe in. And lean to your left, exhale. Full stretch. You keep the legs strong, back of the buttocks forward, lengthen the left side. Come down lower, and come back up. Ooh. Interlace hands behind your back. Now feet parallel, but toes slightly in. Okay, so you're accentuating this internal rotation of the legs. Roll the shoulder blades back, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, fold, knuckles over the head. Now shoulder blades roll up to the lower back. Knuckles go forward. Forward is over the head, but also lifting up towards the ceiling. Knuckles up, knees up, thighs up, torso down. And release. Oh, hands down to the ground. Downward dog, step back. Feet together in downward dog. Inhale, step right foot between your palms. Pivot the back heel down 45 degrees. Yeah? Bend the front knee to square. Arms lift up, spine straight. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. And now that front knee, bend it as much as you can. 90 degrees. Yeah? And this funny back hip, okay, keep that left kneecap squeezing up, lifting up. But turn left chest to the right chest. Turn the chest towards the front thigh. Good, stretch the arms, elbows in. And release, hands down, downward dog, step back. Feet together, left foot between the palms. Pivot the back heel down 45 degrees, bend the front knee square. Arms up, chest up, Virabhadrasana 1. Now, if the knees are feeling really compromised, take a slightly wider stance. Yeah, move that left foot more towards the left. Back leg stays strong, suck the right thigh up and turn chest to the inner left thigh. Turn the chest. Hands down, downward dog, step back. Inhale, lift to your toes, high plank, roll forward. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra, shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, second time, feet together. Right foot steps forward between palms. Pivot back heel down 45 degrees. Bend the front knee, arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. This time, interlace the palms, look up, stretch up, and hug the outer elbows more in. How deep can you bend the front knee? Okay, but continuously turn. Left hip forward, left chest to the right thigh. Hands down to the ground. Okay, shift the weight forward, lift the back leg up. Virabhadrasana 3. Chest forward, hands to the heart center. Pull the shoulders to the lower back, heart forward. Now find that stability in the action of the legs, right? Flex the feet. Extend the heels away from the spine, but suck the inner thighs and the kneecaps up. Front of the legs really strong. Good. Bend the front knee, hands to the mat. Step back into a warrior one position, but keep the front leg straight. Pyramid pose. Hanumanasana. Yeah? Right outer hip goes back, lower back stretch forward. Walk the hands forward any amount and fold. Now the magic of this one is when you suck the kneecaps up. Yeah, roll the inner thighs towards the back of the mat. And then can you find a lift of the buttock bones? A lift of the buttock bones away from the back of the legs. It could be just the tiniest little amount. And release. Bend the front knee, downward dog, step back. High plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog cobra. Downward facing dog. Okay, feeling pretty good. Second side, left foot between palms. Pivot the back heel down, bend the front knee, arms up. Virabhadrasana 1. Interlace the palms, full stretch. Can you get the other thumb on top? Now back leg stays really firm. Press the outer right heel down. Suck the kneecap up, but turn the inner right thigh back. So front right hip rolling forward, inner right thigh rolling back. It's pretty gnarly, but it feels good after a while. Nice, hands down to the ground. Virabhadrasana 3, shift forward, lift the back leg up. Hands to the heart, hands to the heart center in prayer. But don't lose the left knee, so make the left leg work. Move the front of the thighs to the back of the thighs and move the lower back up and away from the sacrum. Hands down, step back, warrior one position, pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. Pull the outer left hip back, chest forward. Walk the hands forward and fold. Okay. Roll the inner thighs back. Yeah, so the inner legs roll back, inner thighs roll back. And feel this broadening of the buttock bones. Downward dog, step back. High plank, roll forward, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, lift your toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step or jump, top of the mat. Nice. Take your feet out wide, toes out, heels in. Bend into the knees. Malasana squat. Now knees go back, lower back lifts up. Nice, hands down to the ground, straighten the legs halfway, lift. Left leg goes back, lizard lunge. Lower the back knee down to the ground. Hands on the inside of the right foot. If you have your block, grab a block under the chest, and take forearms, elbows to the block. Okay. Option elbows to the ground. Tuck the back toes and lift the back knee up. So really maintain this integrity in the legs. Move the front of the left thigh to the back of the left thigh, but drop the pelvis down lower. Does that make sense? So front of the left thigh lifts up to the back of the left thigh, but drop the hips down and extend the right inner thigh forwards. Left thigh back, right thigh forward. And lower the back knee down to the ground. Good. Lift the chest, move the block. Heel toe, right foot to the left. Pigeon. Tuck the back toes, wiggle the left kneecap back and relax the foot. Come onto your fingertips, yeah? If this is getting too intense for the knee, pull that right ankle closer towards the groin. But see if you can get this inner back leg rolling up towards the ceiling, yeah? So same action as warrior one, left hip rolls forward. Left thigh extends back, lift the chest, breathe in. Exhale, come down. Elbows to the ground, or stretch the arms forward. Now do whatever you can to square off the hips here. So outer left hip down, tug the right hip back, and extend long through the inner left thigh. Oh. Good, hands underneath the shoulders. Downward dog, step back. Inhale, lift to your toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump. Top of the mat. Yeah. Heel toe feet, mat width apart, toes out. Bend the knees, malasana squat. Okay, so good at lubricating the knees, the lower back, the ankles. Hands down, straighten the legs, halfway lift. And step right leg all the way back, lizard lunge. Lower the back knee down, take your block. Forearms onto a block, onto the ground. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up. Now really commit to this action of the pelvis of squaring the hips. So the outer right thigh, this one, rolls forward. Oh. And when that happens, the inner right thigh moves up towards the ceiling. Do you feel it? Right? Outer right thigh moves forward. Inner right thigh moves up towards the ceiling. And then keep squeezing, stretching the back right knee, chest forward. Left thigh stretching forward. It's like this beautiful tug of war action. Oh, with the legs and the pelvis. Release, back knee down, move your block. Heel toe, left foot to the right. Tuck the back toes, move the right knee back. Okay, same action, roll the right hip forwards. Inner right thigh goes up. Oh, come down to the elbows. It took me a while in my practice to work out that difference between pain and discomfort. Yeah? And discomfort can feel pretty freaking painful sometimes. But little by little, yeah, we become more sensitive to the slight articulations or messages of the body. And that comes with that abhyasa, that I'm going to do this one pose to the best of my ability today. Yeah? Good. Downward dog, step back. Vinyasa, high plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, lift your toes. Bend the knees, look forward, step or jump. Top of the mat, halfway lift, inhale. Catch the ankles, pull. Arms up, full stretch. Hands to heart. Tadasana. Grab your strap. Okay, you might not need a strap, but grab one. Fold it in half. And then fold it into quarters. Okay, feet together. Bend the right knee into your chest. Right foot into the middle of the strap. Hold the strap with your right hand, both sides. Left hand to the hip. Now hold. Make the left leg really strong. Suck the left kneecap up, left thigh up. And then kick right leg forward. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Yeah. Now, same action with the thighs. Roll the inner thighs down, suck the kneecaps in towards the pelvis, and then really lift the lower back. Lift the spine. Lift the right heel. And release. Whew. Change, left foot. Hold the strap, right hand to the hip. Start by extending through the right leg. Power here. Yeah? Find that focus and then kick left leg forwards. Don't think. Don't think too much, just do. Yeah? Now, right knee wants to go to sleep, pull the right kneecap back, lift the right knee up, and extend out through the right buttock bones. To the best of my ability today, here I am. And release. Oh my goodness, so good. So good we do 2 rounds. Yeah. Right knee, bend the foot, or bend the knee. If you bent the foot, I'd be very impressed. Extend the right heel forwards. Ugh. Stay focused. Straighten the left leg, extend the right leg. Make the knees really strong. Lift the lower back away from the sacrum. Release. Oh, that feels so good. Left foot into the strap. Kick. It never used to feel good, I'll tell you that. Used to despise this pose with a passion. Front of the right thigh goes to the back of the right thigh. And lift away. Breathe well. Roll the inner thighs towards each other and down. And release. Good. Strap to one side. Feet hip width apart. Spread the toes, okay? Heels in line with the baby toes, so feet totally parallel. Hands to the pelvis, lift the buttock bones up, okay? Now engage the kneecaps, suck the thighs up, knees up, halfway, lean forward. Inner thighs, actually hold the back of your legs. Inner thighs, roll back. So spread the back of the legs, spread the buttock bones, keep that, suck the kneecaps up, and catch the big toes with your peace fingers. Now, peace fingers between the big and middle, second toe. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows and pull, pull. Now, to not feel this just in the back of the knees, I need you to make the knees really strong. Suck the kneecaps up. Roll the inner thighs back, tailbone up. And release. Oh my goodness, feet together. Step, left foot, all the way back, left foot. Come onto your fingertips. If you have 1 or 2 blocks, grab your blocks. Okay. Block underneath the chest. And then inhale, bend deep into the front knee. Drop the left hip down. Inhale. Exhale, pull the hips back. Flex the right foot. And maybe bring the chest down a little lower. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Okay. Bend. Straighten. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the front knee, lower the back knee down to the ground, relax the foot. Take the hands on top of the right thigh. Now, if you're anything like me, I have more of an external rotation. So front of the left hip, same action as warrior 1. Roll the front of the hip forward and take the inner left thigh up towards the ceiling. Yeah. Hands to your lower back and press the pelvis forward, forward, forward. And gently release. Good. Step forwards, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Right leg goes back. Hands to the mat or to your block. Bend the front knee, come down. And exhale, pull back, flex.
Inhale and exhale. Okay. So not too technical, but feel this expansion of the front of the right hip and this contraction of the inner and outer thighs. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bend the front knee, back knee down to the ground, hands to the top of the thighs, Anjaneyasana. Relax the back toes, move the right hip towards the back of the left heel. Right hip to the back of the left heel. Okay. Hands to the sacrum, spread the buttock bones and push the hips down. Breathe well, yeah. Okay, really work to get the right hip forwards, forwards, forwards. Oh, right hip forwards. Back leg strong. And release, hands down, downward dog. Inhale, lift your toes. Exhale, lower the knees to the mat. Walk the knees towards the top of the mat, knees together, feet wider than the hips. Roll the calf muscles out and sit between the feet. Sit between the feet. Sometimes I need to adjust the kneecaps, round the thighs. Okay. If the hips are on the ground, option, hands to the feet, take the elbows back. Or Supta Virasana, lie all the way back, arms over the head, catch the elbows. Now wherever you are, press the kneecaps forward and down. And then lift the lower back away from the pelvis. Breath to the front of the thighs, front of the hips. And release, come back up. Downward facing dog. Suck the knees up, squeeze the knees to bring them back to integrity. Feet together, and step. Right foot between the palms. Okay, lower the back knee down, take your block underneath the chest. Alrighty. Back knee down, yeah. Pull the hips back and flex the right foot. So half hanumanasana. Move the block so it's underneath your chest. Yeah? Wiggle the right heel slightly forwards. Now, really important, keep this structural integrity in the knee. Suck the right kneecap up. Tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. So spine is erect, but hands are kind of supported with the block. Now the hips kind of look like they want to do their own thing, so suck the knees in, roll the inner thighs back and work to get the outer left hip forwards. Option 1 to stay, option 2, extend the feet into your full hanumanasana. Yeah? But wherever you are, bring the kneecaps in towards the pelvis and roll outer left hip forwards. Yeah? So this feels quite buoyant still. Full breath. Palms to the block, push against and pull inner thighs back, half hanumanasana. Good. Bend the right knee, downward dog, ho ho ho, step back. I hope that went okay. Second side, left foot between your palms, back knee down. Take your block underneath your chest, straighten the front leg. Yeah. Wiggle the left heel more forwards. This might be enough, yeah? But notice if there's a lot of pressure going down into the left knee, and see if you can just really retain, make that left knee strong, suck the left thigh up. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Okay. If your block is too far forward, no point, yeah? Block underneath the chest to keep the spine up. Move the right thigh back, roll the outer right hip forwards, and slowly, incrementally, come down towards the ground. Yeah? incremental improvements are unstoppable. Breathe with all of the presence. Yeah, here I am. Making my body shiny, alive, and new. Suck the kneecaps up. Lift the pelvic floor. Hands to the block, press, pull the hips back. A downward dog, step back. Inhale, lift your toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step or jump, come to sit onto your mat. Feet flat. Alrighty, lie down. Well done. We finish with a couple of back bends. Feet flat to the mat. Arms by your side, fingertips touch the heels. Inhale, lift the hips up. Bridge pose, Setu Bandha. Interlace the hands underneath the back and get the shoulders all the way under the chest, like all the way. Nice. Hug the inner thighs towards each other. Lift the chest to the chin and take the outer hips more up. Outer hips more up. So it's not the lower back, yeah? The outer hips go up. The inner thighs engage towards each other. And the heart reaches towards the top of the head. And release. Oh, so good. Last round. Option 1, supported Setu Bandha, supported bridge pose. Press into the feet, lift the hips, and take your block to your sacrum, just underneath the lower back. Okay, this can be really, really nice. Stretch the legs, arms over the head. If you've got a bit more fire in you, we're going for a wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana. So no block for you. Lift the hips up, bridge pose. Hands beside the shoulders and come up onto the top of your head. Good. Lift your toes. That's going to give you more space in the lower back. And readjust the hands more underneath the shoulders. Yeah? Now knees in, elbows in. Inhale. Press into the palms and straighten the arms up. Good. Now that you're on your toes, look down, readjust the hands, readjust the feet. And think about extending the chest forwards away from the lower back as the outer hips lift more up. Breathe well. Good. Come back down. Wow. If you were in wheel pose, okay, come to your supported bridge now. Block underneath the sacrum. And legs straight, arms over the head. Begin to slow down the breath. Entering into restorative phase of the practice. Keep the block where it is. Bend the knees, feet flat, arms by your side, and take legs up to the ceiling. Viparita Karani, or like waterfall pose. Now, you might need to adjust the height of the block to something lower, but you're looking to find the alignment that allows the legs to just hover as they are. Breathe well. Arms out to the side, palms face up, and allow the front of the throat to melt into the back of the throat. front of the brain to the back of the brain. Good, full breath. Feet back to the ground. Slowly remove the block. Okay, drop the knees to the right side. Keep the arms extended for a twist. Experiment with the left knee, moving up towards the right, just to see where in the lower back you want the space. Yeah. Knees up towards the armpit, you're twisting higher into the mid-back. But if you keep the knees separate, the twist is a little bit more in the lumbar, lower back. You're welcome to hold the knee or wrap the legs. Change sides. Knees to the left. Twist of your choice, extend the arms. This is the vairagya part of the practice, the inwardly detached attitude. I did my best. And now I let go. Now I can soften into what is. Knees through center. Shavasana, stretch the legs. Adjust the shoulders. Allow the palms to face up, the legs to naturally fall out to the side. Steady, full breath. Please stay as long as you can. And wherever you are, really enjoy the next breath. Bend the elbows, bend the left knee, and roll to your right hand side. Come up, comfortable seat. Cross the legs, lengthen through the spine. Shushumna Nadi exist intentfully in your center. I will sit really well. Palms together, chin to your chest, and humbling that thinking mind to this intuitive, wise feeling body. We practice to create the relationship here. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing. Any questions, comments, reach out, please share. Otherwise, have an amazing rest of your day.